Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. We've got some match play on the schedule today. Best of luck to you out on the course today. That's not going to be good. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Well, you got to admit, fairway's much better than where I thought it was going. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Yikes, that went right by. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. Your friend will start out at one up after the first hole. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Not liking this one. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Oh, my robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. And if he sinks this, he will go two up. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. Okay, the par 5 12th is ahead. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. right, second shot on the 12th. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Setting up for our third shot. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. And a 15-footer for him. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. The putt goes down and you've won this hole. Fantastic work. Okay, making up some ground on your friend after that hole. Good to see. Here comes the 13th hole. All right, let's see how he does. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh my, and he makes it. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. All right, the par 4 14th is next. This one's fairway bound. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. No good. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Well, not the purest of strokes. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. Oh, no way. What a beauty of a chip on that one. He gets it to drop. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Well, looking forward to this hole. This was leaning to the right. And from the bunker. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. And if he sinks this next putt, he takes the match. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh. And here we go. This one for par. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Looking good so far. Oh yeah, getting better. Oh, and the putt won't go down. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match. And this match is over. Your friend's gonna wind up victorious, ending the match at 4 up. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. Hello there, and it is lovely to see you today. My name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front 9 today. All right, let's go. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And there's not a lot of ball showing in here. This is the deep rough. Let's see how he does. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Setting up around 130 yards. This one's a little to the right on approach. Well, missed the green there on that one. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. Looks like a right to left break. It could be a good one. There you go. That's in there for par. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. And everybody's all square after that first hole. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh! All right, this one for par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Okay, here's your look at birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. And this putt's going to put him one up. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh my. 7-foot putt coming up. And your opponent's going to concede that putt. We're going to head to the next hole. All right, this next putt's for his par. And that hole's halved. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. And you're going to end up in the deep rough. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And he will wind up in the second cut. Okay, second shot here on the fourth. Oh, sliding by. And this putt to go one up for the match. Okay, 11 feet out. Let's see what he does. And that's going to drop on in there for him. And this next putt for par. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And that hole will be halved. Have a good drive here, par 4, fifth hole. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Looking good off the tee. And here we go. This is his second shot. And here's a 6-iron from them. Here's our second shot on the fifth. Almost in there with the chip. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. This is what he's staring down to save par. All right, no need for him to putt that out. Let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 6th hole, par 5. Here it comes. Have a good tee shot. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. And from here, it's about 250 yards out. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh! And this one's just about 6 feet. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. That's too bad. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous.
And he'll wind up just barely into this first cut of rough. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. Well, that one's going down into the water. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Nice shot. That'll do. Nicely done from the rough. And your friend over there is 1 up after that one.
Okay, 8th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us.
Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, let's send it. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. This could be slightly too strong. Second shot here on hole number 8. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. You got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh my, that's too bad. Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down? I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. This putt's around 5 feet away. All right, we'll take this hole if you sink this putt. Just a little too much power.
And this for the bogey.
All right, let's move on to the next hole. Your opponent's given you a gift. Don't even have to putt it out. All right, the 9th is a par 4. Let's let this go. And that was a tee shot. And it looks like you'll end up in the deep rough. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. All right, he's got quite the conundrum in front of him here. Very, very, very long putt. Ooh, right there. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. This one's a double breaker. Goes left and then it goes right. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. And this one is over. I had an enjoyable time with you today, even though you didn't win. That's all right by me. We'll regroup, and maybe next time you'll end up on top. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. We're starting today off with a par 4 first hole. All right, time to giddy up. Get that ball in the fairway and we'll mosey on our way. Smart shot. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This tee shot should play. And here's his second shot. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Okay, you landed that little ball on the green. That's step one. Now you got a big putt to deal with. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. An uphill putt, moving right to left.
Oh, just slides by.
Okay, he's eyeing this one up. He's got a long putt ahead of him. Let's tune in, see what happens. Looks like he started this one out right.
Oh, and he gets it to go.
And this one for par. And after that one, we're all square here. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Nice. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Tee shot's looking decent. Second shot here on hole number 2. Ooh, close with that chip. All right, drop this and you'll go 1 up on your opponent.
And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work.
Okay, you're 1 up on your friend after that one. And we're teeing up now on the 3rd. My goodness, he got a hold of that one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this tee shot should work. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Second shot on the 3rd. This one's going left. All right, click off the golf shoes. We're out of the sand and into the fairway. Good stuff. This might go.
Oh, saving the par with the chip. There's a move.
We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt.
Looks like this one will break a bit to the left.
Oh. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that hole will be halved.
And the 4th hole is a par 5. Let's go.
That's too bad. And let's see how he does on this hole. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. And you know what? We're getting a little bit of practice on our, sand play today, so I'll take it. Okay, third shot. Well, something went amiss. Something about that sounded a little off. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Let's see how he does out of the sand. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and move on. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Back to all square if they sink this putt. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. All square after that hole. And the fifth hole is a par 3. Let's go. Okay, let's see what you do here. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. Oh, the chip slides by the hole. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. I mean, just a little tap here needed. And that will do. And this putt's going to put him one up. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. Well, unfortunately, that hole didn't do anything for you. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Okay, let's send it. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. And here's our second shot on the 6th. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Oh, he almost got that chip to go.
Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there.
Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Ooh, just missed. This is your bogey putt. And your opponent is going to give us that short putt. Heading to the next. And that hole's halved. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Okay, let's see what you got here. And we're going right of the pin. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. After that little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff. Oh, look at here. Nice chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Oh. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, your opponent's going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy.
All right, that drops on in there, and you will win the hole. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway.
What happened there? And let's see what happens. This is his second. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. The approach heading right. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach.
Oh my, can he get this to go?
All right, 19 feet to the cup. Oh, this has my attention.
This really looks good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match.
And with that, he'll end his round with the par.
Well, this one is over, and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. And with that, I say goodbye, and hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today.
And it looks like a bit of match play is in store for us today. I hope this is a nice little friendly competition, doesn't get too heated.
All right, best of luck to you. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway.
And that one will hold on to the fairway for him. Got about 125 to the pin. Nice approach.
And this is a very long putt, no two ways about it. Let's see what he does. All right, he's got this one swung way out to the right. And from there, not a bad result.
And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt.
Oh!
All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
Okay, your opponent is giving you that putt. Nice.
Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that will go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. Yep, this might be in the rough. Okay, this will save you par.
It was going pretty hard to the left. Oh, come on.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. Just a short putt here, but it does move to the right.
And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up.
Alrighty, let's check the scorecard. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole.
Have a good tee shot.
This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And here's your second shot on the third. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Ooh, that's too bad.
And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up.
Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard.
All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match.
And now the par 4 fourth hole.
Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there.
This drive is moving. Okay, green is below us from here. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Here's their 7-iron.
Oh, the chip just slides by.
And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up.
All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole.
All right, let's forget about that hole and look to the next hole.
And the fifth hole is a par 4. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there.
That's just too bad. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here.
Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it.
And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Bit of an awkward swing.
Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Get there. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. This one's 20 feet out. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, my goodness. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. This next putt is for his eagle. All right, he swung this one out to the left. He got this putt to win the hole. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Just a little too much pace on that one. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. Looking good. Amazing shot. And this is his attempt at birdie. And that hole will be halved. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Great drive. That was some power. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Okay, he's in the fairway sand. Let's see what happens. Taking this one with the 8-iron. All right, this is his 3rd shot. Okay, you need this to win the hole. We've got faith in you. Double breaker. It goes left, then right. Ah, no good. Okay, he needs this to save par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And now this from 5 feet. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. All right, your opponent will concede the putt, and you will take the hole. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And they're going with the 5-wood. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. Ooh, he was close. All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, too bad. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. And the 9th hole is ready for us. Hopefully you're ready for it. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. Well, he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. This approach is heading right at the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Here we go, 4 par. Oh, unfortunate. And this next putt to win the match. Well, unfortunately, today was not your day. Didn't pull out the win in this match, but that's all right. There's always next time. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today, I got a feeling. And just half a round of golf today, playing the back nine. Have a good round? Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway.
Bro, swing.
Ugh, into the water. It's setting up for your fourth stroke here. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. Way out there for this putt. Good luck. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. Here we go. Par 3, 11th hole. They've gone with the 7-iron. And just rolls into the second cut. Looking forward to see what you do here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing.
The old OB King.
No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? Oh, that chip almost went. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And that's what's going a bit to the right. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Here we go. Let's let this one go.
Nicely done. This one's around 15 feet away. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, it's going right by. All right, this one's for his triple. And we are heading to the next hole. Your opponent has chosen to concede this hole. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And he's got about 100 yards to the pin. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And this is our third shot.
You fucking suck, bro.
Good one, Orange Weenie.
What's up, Rizzer Squid?
You're one of the only people who says it right. That's pretty legit.
This one's from around 9 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, no, it's right by the hole.
Lift it.
Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th.
Figured I'd let you come back, bud.
A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. We're on the green with that one. Well done. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Five iron on display for this one. And he's getting his concentration going here for this long putt. Let's see how he deals with it. Oh, almost. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Well, the putt appears to be online. Beautiful shot.
Nice
One
putt.
up after that one. Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5. Oh, dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Unlucky. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. Good chip. Coming through with the chip. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Oh, so close. This next putt is a par putt for him. And you've got this to halve the hole. And that hole will be halved. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Okay, there you go. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. This shot's around 155 yards out. This one's going right. Okay, we're on the green. And from here, he's looking at around 155 yards to the pin. And here he is with an 18-foot putt. Ooh. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. This one seems to be tilting left to right.
Oh, no way.
And a 7-foot putt for him. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. Here we go on the 17th hole. This was leaning to the right. Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Oh, close there with the chip. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, let's go. This to save par. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, right by. And he needs this to win the hole. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey. This one's breaking left to right. Oh my, splash. Long putt for him, that's all I'll say. Okay, I guess he's done here. You're letting him have that one, and that's fine by me. Let's head to the next. All right, it's simple. Sink this, win the match. Okay, you have won the match. Congratulations. Walking away here. 3 up on your opponent. Fine work. And that's gonna do it for our round here today. Thank you ever so much for playing, and hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. there. My name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. We're just taking a hack out of the front 9 of this course today. Time to get amongst it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. And now hitting out of the rough. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. And he's around 185 yards out from here. Now the approach is heading a bit to the right. Good job with that chip shot. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. And this putt's around 7 feet. And for the par. Everybody's all square after that first one. Par 5, second hole in front of us. Let's see what you can do. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Looks like this one's in the fairway. And second shot here on the second hole. You're taking driver off the fairway, are you? Okay, here's our third shot. Well done out of the bunker. And here he goes from the green side, rough. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Oh, almost. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Let's pick that one up and go to the next. And this putt drops. You can go 1 up.
Should have gave me that, buddy.
And you're
I'm
1
gonna
up
fuck
for the
all over you.
match after that one. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the third hole. Let's knock it close. Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Seven iron on display here. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh man, that almost went. Oh my, almost in with the chip. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Oh, that was almost in. And he's staring in the face of a bogey here. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Ouch. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
You bald bitch.
Oh, this one's in the fairway. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. And that'll nestle in just barely into this first cut. And second shot here on the 4th. All right, we're back in the fairway. That's great news. Approach shot worked out just fine. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. About 17 feet to the cup. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. And it's gonna be all square if they sink this putt. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. This match is all square after that hole. Now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 5th hole. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Nice swing onto that one. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. And second shot here on the 5th. Yep, that's gonna work. And we're green side. He's in the rough. And if he drops this, it'll save par. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And your opponent has graciously given
Good
you
boy.
that putt.
Good
Now we
boy.
can head to the next hole. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Oh, that's no fun. We wound up in the deep stuff. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Nice work. That was some good golf. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Okay, drop this and you'll go two up on your friend. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, that's too bad. Here we go. This is for par. And this putt from 4 feet. And that hole's halved. Okay, this one's a short par 4. Ouch. Gnarly kick to the right on that one. And let's see how he does on this hole. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Beautiful. Putters coming out. That's all I care about. Okay, he has his work cut out for him here. Very extreme distance here for this putt. Let's see what he does. And he's swinging this one way out to the right. Let's watch it. And if you can sink this, you'll go two up for the match. Oh, just missed that birdie. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. I think this one's destined for the bunker. Well, better luck next time. All right, let's see how he does. Going with the 9-iron. And the approach heading to the left. And let's get out of this beach here. And now we can grab our putter. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Nothing wrong with that putt. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Yikes, that went right by. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And after that one, we're all square. We have a par 5 ahead of us on the 9th. Okay, time to send it. Ooh, screaming off the club face. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ooh, almost in there. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. It's still on track. Oh, and he gets that to drop.